Hi everyone, a warm welcome to all. Today, let's talk about the full moon of 8th August, and we have a powerful full moon at 22 degrees of Capricorn in deeply spiritual Shravana Nakshatra. It can be an important turning point, a time to pause, listen, and realign our path. Shravana is all about listening and absorbing wisdom before acting on anything. It reminds us that any realization happens when we truly open our hearts and ears to what life is trying to say. And just before reaching its fullness, the moon will cross mighty Pluto at 7 degrees in Capricorn. There can be an emotional transformation showing some hidden truth of life, some power struggle, or our deep fears for something can surface. Pluto demands to release our controlling patterns and change something over there, especially in the areas of our career, authority, and responsibilities within our family life, and look for some fresh beginning from here. See, emotional clarity becomes possible if we slow down first, truly listen to our own self, others, and the signs that life is trying to show us. Shravana is ruled by Vishnu, the preserver, and its symbol is the ear, representing the art of listening. It is connected with the idea of learning through observation, listening, rather than moving fast with any impulsive action. It is also associated with the steps or footprints symbolizing our path or a journey towards higher understanding in life. This full moon urges us to slow down and pay attention to our inner voice, to the wise counsel of our own self, and the subtle signs life is sending us in some manner. It is the time for introspection, for hearing that truth. Watch our steps before making any decision. In Capricorn, this wisdom is very practical, grounded. It helps us to build lasting, some solid structures without losing our emotions, our base. And Moon here aspects its own sign Cancer, and retrograde Mercury is with Sun. Most activated area is our home and the work area. Our emotional security and our public responsibility is in the focus. We may feel uncertain, little confused between our family needs and the professional obligations that we might have, or between our personal comfort and the external demands of life. And the message is very clear here. Its balance is needed here. Nurture your inner world while honoring all your responsibilities. See, Mercury is almost stationary here and will turn direct on 10th of August. That means clarity is coming, but not immediately. Just avoid any hasty decision for now. Let conversation flow, listen deeply, and wait for the fog to clear after Mercury moves forward. Do keep in mind that Pluto is now going to transit Shravana Nakshatra from February 2026 till 2034 for next 8 years in Shravana Nakshatra. Pluto, the mighty transformative planet, was in Sun's Uttara Falguni Nakshatra from 2019, since the COVID time. Reflect on all the unexpected change we had for Leo sign and the Sun everything related to sun's signification. This full moon in Shravana Nakshatra is just pointing out, giving some subtle signs on what we can expect for next 8 years, where change is necessary. It's out of your control now. You have to. Then another major event on the day of this full moon is Mars and Saturn opposite each other at 7 degrees, creating a push and pull between our actions and the restrictions from the circumstances. We might feel frustrated if we are trying to move too fast here. And the key is patience and persistent. Don't force doors that seem closed now. Then we have significant turning point when 13th of August we have Jupiter transiting its own Punarvasu Nakshatra for more than 1 year now. Expect impact of this Shravan full moon throughout this Jupiter's Punarvasu transit. Watch closely as we will have some clues of what we can expect, but mostly we can expect some restoration of our hope, faith, optimism, and some new opportunities on our way. Old connections or ideas might return during this time with some new values or ways of handling it. Overall, this full moon is a karmic checkpoint, reminding us to listen to our inner wisdom, to our emotional needs and feelings responsible for our family or our professional obligations. Also reflect whether we are living by integrity, fulfilling all our duties, and about what needs restructuring in our life. Use this time to release old control issues, reassess our commitments, and prepare for a more harmonious path. Once we have clarity after Mercury will turn direct. This is the best time to bring balance, reconnect with wise mentors, our elders in life, or revisit teachings that ground us. Avoid any impulsive decisions and channel this Mars and Saturn tension into a structured effort instead of getting into any conflicts. See, here moon is in its own nakshatra. What we listen or understand, realize during this time impacts our choices, leading to a new phase in our life. The Leo new moon in Magha Nakshatra can be a brand new cycle of leadership, creativity, and reclaiming our power. But only after we have truly listened and released that no longer serves us. Let us see how all these will impact us personally. And check Capricorn and Cancer sign for impact and expect some completion related to their signification in the next 15 days. Use your power of listening here more to get the best results. Start with Aries. Aries, this full moon highlights your professional and family life and responsibilities towards it. You may feel a pressure to deliver or make some big decisions about your career path and your home life. It's also a time to check if your work-life balance is healthy, balanced. Time to strengthen your emotional side and fulfill your family needs while chasing your future goals. Taurus, new ideas, learning, and some long-term planning take the spotlight with this full moon. You may feel inspired to study, go for some short travel, and adopt a new philosophy of life. Some travel plans or legal matters may also come up. This is the best time to stay open to any advice that you receive from the universe through some signals and avoid your rigid thinking here. Listening to a mentor or some elder could definitely bring some clarity. Gemini, your health, your family and partners' money may need your attention. There could be some discussion about money, loans, or investments during this 15 days. Emotional security in your relationship also becomes very important. You need trust and transparency within your family now. This is the best time to avoid impulsive financial decisions and talk openly about your expectations within relationships. Cancer, this full moon shines light on your partnerships, your close relationships, your health, and your personality. Conversation may feel intense, but they will help you clear any misunderstandings. Balance is the key between your needs and the other's need. This is the best time to avoid any defensive reactions. Practice active listening in your all closest relationships. Leo, focus turns to your health, your work routine, and your responsibilities. You may feel concerned about your work style, your health, but this is your chance to create a better life system now. Reflect and pay attention to your health and your physical well being. Do prioritize health, your self care, rest enough, delegate what you can, and don't try to do everything alone. Virgo, your circle, your friends, and matters of the heart come to the surface with this full moon. This is a beautiful time to reconnect with your joy, hobbies, and your desires in life. Your creative skills, your personal life, love life, your children may need more attention now. Make time for friends, for some fun and creativity, but avoid overanalyzing anything, especially your feelings. Just express them. Libra, family, home related matters, and your career takes center stage now. You may feel the need to rearrange your home or resolve your old family issues. Emotional security matters more than anything, both in your family and also in your work zone. This is the best time to create a calm and peaceful environment. Divert your mind with some activity like cooking, some pleasure giving activity, or spend time with your family. Scorpio, communication is the key during this full moon. Important conversation, some paperwork, or your travel plans may be your focus. Double check details before signing or committing anything and choose peace over conflict in your conversations. Listen to your elders, your bosses, and your mentors. This is the best time to review your beliefs and be mindful of your words. Change wherever it is necessary and take initiatives. Sagittarius, finances and self worth issues are highlighted with this full moon. You may review and recharge your spending habits or your income sources. This is also a very good time to assess if your work reflects your family values, your personal worth. Avoid overspending under emotional impulses and focus on practical financial planning. Capricorn, this full moon in your own sign is about big, deep emotions and major clarity moments. You may feel the need to redefine your role, your goals, or even your identity here. Take stock of how far you have come and what needs to change within your close relations. Practice self compassion. Let go of any role that was draining you and focus on your personal growth now. Aquarius, this is a deeply reflective time for you. You may need to be alone and process your thoughts, your emotions by resting and recharging yourself. Old fears or habits could surface during this time, giving you a chance to finally release them. This is the best time to clear your mind. Prioritize mental health over any social obligations. Pisces, your friendships, your circle, and the new connections that you have made may come under your focus now. You may realize which network truly supports you. Your future goals, desires may also need review to match your deeper values of life. Surround yourself with some uplifting people and avoid comparing your journey with others. Focus on yourself. That was all about individual impact for all the signs. And to summarize, this Shravana full moon reminds us that true progress begins with deep listening, by reflecting. Here, Capricorn adds the practical and the disciplined tone to everything. The focus is on grounded decisions, long term plans, and responsibilities of life. When we hear this whispering of life, we can walk the path with wisdom, strength, and grace. That was all about this month of August. I hope this was helpful. Best wishes to everyone. Thank you for your time. Do share your feedback and stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.